Running out. I think actually I got a full bottle upstairs, actually, now that I think about it. Feels like something's in my eye. I don't know if it's just dryness or what, but all right. Nobody said it was easy. Nobody said it would be this hard. I'm going back to the start. Yeah. When you learn how to be a chef, you got to start with the basics. When I first began training under Dr. David Jubb, sea moss, that's like scrubbing the floors at the dojo. It's very tedious. You gotta sit down and work, for a good hour in the beginning. I'm only gonna do a half hour right now, just to keep the action moving. So, this is almost a pound and a half. Okay? And I got 2 of them. I'm just gonna do 1 today. Irish moss needs to be rinsed. Some people say soaked. We don't have time for that. But the way that I'm gonna rinse it is in here. As deep of a bowl as I can muster at the moment. And this is actually a decent amount. So we'll go half now. Matter of fact, keep the action moving. I might only do that. Let's see. I got the distilled water. I'm gonna save that for the blending. For now, just basically run it under your hand. The salt. Like grit. nothing crazy at first, but still gotta do this in stages. It's gonna be triple washed and double blended. So this would be considered wash number 1. Alright, wash number 1, done. I'm going to use the bowl again. Okay. Now, wash number 2 is a little more labor intensive. We're not talking, you know, physical exertion. But I'm going to sit down and I'm going to go through this 4 cups of sea moss by hand. Oh shit. I forgot to put a garbage bag in. Okay. Take this upstairs because you got better lighting up there, and I'm gonna be able to sit better on the counter. Also, I want to move into this apartment upstairs, so just I don't know how else to describe. Oh shit! I shouldn't put this on my fucking fuck. Here's the beginning stages, just so you can see how this is looking here. Starting to crack, but not all of them did that. But not, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, this part is good. That's a tortilla right there. But let me move this out of the way. And we'll just see if we can get it. I'm going to put these over here. Some of it's very fragile. Sheesh. It's just cracking me holding it. That's why I got the sea moss. You see, it has potential though. Oh shit, has potential. And I've been saying for a while, I want to make Master Lukey brand something that, that's a good one here, something that can be made with ingredients you find in Walmart. So here's chia. I got it from CVS. I'm gonna add more of that. This I didn't get from Walmart, but it's got to be shipped. This can be shipped. All right? 1 pound. This is going out to Ricky Flex. Shout out. Total Products, Brooklyn. Let's go. Let's go, Brooklyn. in the house. What is this, though? All natural sea moss, all natural Irish moss. Why is there two different? Why is there two different things here? Sea moss and Irish moss? Anyway, I'll take this up and I'll put the sea moss in here because it's got to be blended. Now, I think I should also bring this up. Let me just see who was texting me, or if that was just my horoscope. Is it 9 o'clock? What time is it? Yeah, it's my horoscope. Okay. I got a notification, but I don't know if it was... Alright, am I gonna bring this up? Actually, I don't think I have to bring this up. I'll bring this so I could see fine detail. It's like a magnifying glass. Maybe it doesn't have better lighting, but it's higher. So I won't be hearing my back bent over. Okay. So this... go here. Oh, wait a second. I want to be able to see in case somebody writes in the chat. So flip the camera around. Gosh. Okay, I'm gonna get my stool. Oh yeah, look at that. That's good lighting right there. Boom. Alright, so I could see the chat and be working right here. Basically, all I do is put this on low, and look here. Anything's on, that one didn't have anything. If there's anything on it, take it off by hand. You can't just expect it to be clean. You have to actually do this. Now, it could have green. If you look here, there's a little bit of green, and that's okay. That's actually comparable to an apple that's brown. You understand? It's not the exact same thing because the apple is more turning brown from the sugar, I would say. Not that I know for sure. I'm just going, going by what I know. That the actual browning is the oxidation of something. Is it the sugar? I think it's the sugar. Anyway, this is more green. This turns green here. But there is stuff in there that you do have to pick out. So this is coming out hot. This shouldn't be hot. This should be the cold side, maybe. Let's try that. Just a little bit to rinse. Nothing crazy. It'd be nice if I had like a little magnifying glass, then I wouldn't need to wear glasses. Like a little attachment goes on the sink or whatever. You know how like there's mirrors that people have and it magnifies their pores so they can see better in the bathroom, you know? Something like that. Alright, so when you get a big piece, you gotta check the whole thing. And you just use your fingers to pick off the stuff that isn't part of it. And if there's a part of it that you have to pick off, you could just use your fingernails to scrape it, you know? You could scrape it if it's kind of stuck. Going through it by hand. This would be considered, I guess, sous chef, although you're not actually, you know, this is a form of food preparation. But when I applied for my, what do you call it, certification, food handler certification, I studied the whole ingredients list because this is like a fruit. You know, everything that I use as a Life Food certified chef is a fruit, because I'm understanding, you have to be understanding that a human is a frugivore. That's an animal that's evolved to eat fruit. If you can do comparative analysis of the digestive system and the body, you know, the physiology, including pH and form. You know, if you look at our body, what we are. Now, some people say, oh, well, you know, we did this, we did that. Some people say, you know, which is untrue, that there's certain different diets for different blood types. But that's not understanding that no matter the blood type, there is a core physiology that we all share of being a frugivore. Everybody who is doing carnivore is giving away your power. The fact that people think the earth is overpopulated, that just goes to show you that they're not thinking with their whole brains. The earth is not overpopulated. Anybody who is thinking in terms of the earth being overpopulated is not functioning from the right area of the brain. That what they're functioning in is the amygdala. The amygdala is the back of the brain. If you're thinking that earth is overpopulated, you're not thinking with the full brain. And the reason is because there's areas of microcirculation that are connected to the cannulas of the intestine. That's called the brain of the gut. So what people eat and have eaten or still eat or, you know, are eating. Let's do it in terms of our eating, because like I said, it doesn't matter what humans did in the past. You know, these carnivore people, they think that eating meat is an advanced behavior. They say, oh, the apex predator. Humans as a predator. Oh, well, we don't have claws like other animals that eat meat. We don't have fangs. The canine teeth are made for ripping fruit. If you look at real canine teeth, they're more fangs to fucking kill something. You know what I'm saying? How are you gonna kill something with your bare hands? You gonna fucking break the animal's neck and choke it to death and then eat it? So that's one thing. But people say, yeah, that's true. Yes, I am. I'm the apex predator. And that's the reason why, because, the fat of the animal, it made the brain get a certain way. The brain grew when you eat animal fat, when you ate it. So that's what people will say, actually. If you think about it, it doesn't make sense, because that's something that can be measured right now. It's not a theory. And that's the work that Dr. Jubb did, and still can be done every day of the week. 24/7. 24/7. All day, every day, you can do this experiment with brain function. You use a SPECT meter, or a SPECT, what is it called? Is it analysis? SPECT imaging. There you go. SPECT imaging. And what they do with the SPECT imaging is they scan the brain, and what you do is, you get somebody, you got to get to compare it, right? So if you're doing with one person, you do a before and after. You have to do it before and after, that's all. Because I would do the scan, but then what would I compare it to? Anyway, this is the research that Dr. Jubb did, and promotes still to this day. It's not something that I necessarily could replicate. Like, am I gonna get a SPECT image done? The only scan I have is from when I got brain injury doing Ultimate Fighting. So I have a scan of, I believe that's what was it, an MRI? It might have been an MRI or a CAT scan. Those might even be the same thing. I don't know. I went into a tube. They took pictures of my brain, and I got that on disc somewhere. Gosh, I should upload that somewhere. Get somebody to, let me write that down. I'm gonna find my disc. I'm gonna upload the files and then have somebody image that for me, because I can't open the file. It's like some medical file or something. The place when I went to have the scan done, they took my health insurance information, but they didn't want to see me again because they didn't get paid or something from my health insurance. I went to Brooklyn for it. It was a place. What'd she do? I think she wrote Did she write the prescription? Yeah, I think she wrote the prescription there. That's what it was. I went to see a specialist. All right. So there you go. We got. That's a lot. That's gonna be a lot. You know what? It's gonna be a hell of a lot. Because now it's got to be double blended. Double blending time. shut. Okay. Did I start a point and then forget about it? Talk about brain function, right? I know I was talking about SPECT. Oh yeah, food certificate, food handler certificate. You know, I got that to be able to manage Jubb's longevity, which was Dr. David Jubb's restaurant slash, deli slash outpatient clinic, you could say. He lived across the street from the place where the food was made, so he would go back and forth consulting. People would come by, get the food and the herbs and stuff like that. They wanted to leave me alone in there, so I had to get food handler certificate. You know, we had Juan, Comida Vida, mi hermano. He was the chef. You know, he was like, you got to have somebody who's making the food, and then for a restaurant, you got to have somebody who works the front. So I couldn't make everything at that point. I could now, but I'm talking about like when I was learning to be a life food chef, and before I became life food certified. This was in 2006 until 2010. Let's see. I would be able to be there with Juan and deal with customers, you know? And then so I learned with Juan and Dr. Jubb when he came by, you know? And that's how I learned how to be a life food chef. So when I first walked in there, I either cleaned the floor or cleaned the sea moss. I think when I walked in, you know, I wanted to impress them, the other chefs that were there, Anthony and Zilmar. She was from Brazil, he's from New Jersey, I think. Life Food Chef Anthony on Facebook. Oh God. He wants to work here. So. Oh. My neck is broken from yesterday. We did guillotine escapes. And I was like, alright, try to choke me out after I learned to escape. This fucking guy, he's construction strong. It's comparable to country strong. Oh man, he stretched my neck so bad. Oh, right there. Ooh, it's the back side. But where is it starting? Am I doing more harm by stretching it? I think like because there's injury here, it's pulling, so all the pressure is going to here. You know what I'm saying? It's like the tightness in the back, the upper back, and then the tightness in the neck. So there's two vertebrae that are compressed, two discs that are compressed, above this spot and below this spot. So those two tightnesses, you know, is causing me to only get flexion in this one spot where it's hurting. I think that's what's going on right now. So I need to dig in there with my my thing. I'm not gonna do it now. I'm just gonna show you with this. So what I'll do is scrub and then rub. Ooh. Ooh. You know what? Let me. It takes about 20 minutes. I don't want to do it right now because I'm making the food. But ooh, it's clicking. Holy. It's definitely what's happening, I believe. Oh. I'll get back into the recipe in a second. Oh. Oh. Okay. Now I'm gonna crack it. Ooh. Did you hear that? Now I'm stretching it. Now I'm gonna press it. Oh, it popped again. Little crunch. I'll do the other side. Oh. Oh, that one hurts. Fuck. It's. What can you do? I'm just gonna survive for now, and then I'll fix it when I can. Sheesh. Am I gonna survive though? Let it be me. Let it be me who has to die to save everyone else. Hopefully I won't, but you know, I think about these things because people, obviously, what I'm doing is to save lives from the trauma, the brain trauma. But it's still, people break their necks in wrestling. So that's what I'm saying. Let it be me. Well, I don't want to die. I'm not suicidal. I get depressed. That's it. That's not suicide. I just think, you know, fucking kill me if you want. You know? Who am I talking to though? It's like, oh, am I talking to God? And I say, kill me? But it's just depression. It's a physical thing. Like, you know, the body is just, when it gets so depressed, it feels weak. So like, you know what I'm saying? It's like depression is actual physical, it's a lack of energy. So energy is really what gives you strength. I know that for sure because when people lose their energy in a fight, it doesn't matter how strong they are. So anyway, I think the weakness, it's like the body feels like it, or the mind or whatever, the connection of the body and mind, you feel like you can't deal with it anymore because there's no energy. It was crazy, man. The other day I was like really depressed. I mean, I go through these spells. I guess it's like a sickness because it's a physical thing, right? So it's a condition. But I wonder if it's because the weather changed. Because yesterday I had a headache. That's usually a cleansing reaction. And then maybe today I'm better. I'm still doing the medical marijuana. I know for a week or so I got off that because, you know, I have to be fasting. And the weed is something that I eat. So it's like I'm trying not to really eat anything. So the weed helps, and then as far as my mission, I got some things lined up which gives me hope. So this is distilled water. You getting that? What you do with the water, when after you clean the sea moss, we got the cleaned sea moss, triple washed. Is it triple washed? Let's see. I rinsed it. I went in by hand. Where's the third wash? I know there's a third wash somewhere. Maybe they get, when they bring it, they have washed it once. You know, like taking out fucking fish and giant other shit. Maybe that's what it is. So I only double washed, but it is triple washed. Alright, that's what we're doing. Now, we're not going to use the tamper. No need to use the tamper on this. All you need to do is try and get the blender and me in the same shot. All you need to do with this is blend it. Why are you jumping? I don't know why it's jumping. Make sure I get it all in there. That jumped around. It's kind of stuck at the top. Scrape it on the sides. Here. Start it up again. I would show you, but I don't know that the camera would pick it up. There's a very slight difference between the way that the chunks that I just put in there, they're probably maybe a millimeter in width, right? Millimeter. So now it's actually smaller than a millimeter. How's that? Boom. Now I'm just trying to think how I should do this next, because I want to put chia in there, but I want the chia to be blended by itself. So what I will do, I will put the sea moss. Where did I? Where's the rest of the sea moss? It's in a container, but what the fuck? Where did I put the other container of sea moss? Hello? I want to put this somewhere too. Hold on a second. What if I do this? What if I do this here? I'm gonna do this first. Don't fall, you mother clucker. This first. Ooh, you know who would like this? The baby. I wonder if she would like this. You mother. Chia. Chia for babies? I think that's a good idea. Help them grow. They grow up so fast. Chia. Chia kids. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna put that there. Now. Oh, wait a second. No, here's the sea moss. It's in the bowl here. But didn't I had a container, a measuring cup. This is embarrassing. Where's my damn measuring cup? Anyway, I'm gonna need to use this stuff here. This is the batter. So hopefully I could use up this. I got 2 more of these filled. Okay. Because look, it was here, and then let me put my glasses on. Maybe that will help me find it. Holy. Did I leave it upstairs? It's not in the drain. It's got to be upstairs. That's the only thing I can think of. Do. Boom, boom. Alright, I'm gonna go upstairs. Because it's not here. Okay, found it. What the hell? So let's see, we got Vitamix. We need a long spatula. The Master Lukey edition. Master Lukey edition, it comes with everything you need. Like a ninja backpack. You got your tamper in there. Actually, no, that could go right in the blender. You got your long spatula. Maybe on the other end. Ooh, that would be cool. On the other end of the long spatula is a brush to clean it. That's all you need. And then it's like a ninja weapon. And it goes in a backpack with the Vitamix. How's that? The Master Lukey brand Vitamix. Travel edition. When I'm on tour. Alright. I think I can see why David Jubb does double blending, because I feel like this might even be able to get a little even finer. Might even be able to get a little finer, but not today. Today we're going to make this chia tortilla. Shout out to Ricky Flex again, coming up with the name. This recipe, let's see. I came up with this recipe originally, but obviously everything I learned from David. All the best things I know about food as a core tenet, as a core, attribute of the ingredients, and everything is lifefood certified, and although I did cook before I met David, but my mom my mom cooks, and she's overweight and not healthy, so it's not the cooking. Oh shit. Alright, so look, we're gonna do 4 cups. I don't know. Ooh, it smells good though. 4 cups of, that's basically chia and water, but it was in a ratio that was coming out too thin. So we're gonna put the sea moss, but I'm gonna put that last. And we're gonna put more chia because Rick said, "Oh, just put the chia right in. Don't worry if it's got water or not." I said, "Okay." So a cup might be a lot. I'm gonna start with a half a cup extra. So we got 1/4 cup here. We'll do 2 of these. 1, 2. That might even be a lot. But I want it to be thin. So if this becomes thick, that's okay, because then I can spread it, with the spatula. So we got half cup that, and then we're gonna do sea moss. I should measure this, but let's just say another half cup. Wait a second, I do actually have a half cup right here. But I'll just eyeball it. So that's that. But then let me put one more cup of this on top. So we got 5 cups. 1, 2, 5.5. I don't know why I'm measuring it because I don't really have a formula for the batter as it is. But whatever. We're gonna blend this. Probably have to tamper it, so let me get that ready. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's real good. I think this is gonna be good. Jubb's recipe. I would compare this to the flax chips. No flax in this one though. We're going chia. Anthony, lifefood chef Anthony, he said that he was having a reaction to flax, so this will be good for him. Hopefully, he won't have a reaction to chia, but we'll have to see on that. Let's come in a little closer for this next part. The spreading of the dough. Boom, boom. Oh, toothless prophet. Haha. Nobody's better than David Jubb. I strive to be equal, but that's only striving. First thing, I'm just gonna pull this tamper out as I lift it. I'm using my spatula to scrape just a little bit here. Then I'll just toss it in the sink. Probiotic, prebiotic, full of all your nutrients. Let's see here. So we're at 7 cups now. Fucker! Don't do that. I want to put 2 cups or 3 cups, so let me just see where it's at. It was at 7 before. Now it's at 5. Alright, so that's 2 cups. Let's spread it and see. I'm not going to be offended that you compared my teacher to Joshua Fabia, because what you're essentially saying by comparing me to Diego Sanchez and Dan Quinn, you think you're comparing me because you're making a joke. Haha. I'm not going to be offended by your joke. But I'm way smarter than both those guys. And my teacher is way smarter than Fabia. And I'll fight Fabia, and I'll fight Diego, and I'll fight Dan Quinn. How's that? I'll fight anybody under my rules. You think you're comparing me to those guys? You haven't even seen what I could do yet. What I'll do to you, Diego. He didn't accept my challenge. I think Diego, he don't got it no mo. I'll fight you, Diego. I'll fight Josh Fabia too. He's supposed to be a healer. He ain't healing MMA. Come on, man. Fucking fight me, bro. I'm just trolling kind of too, because I would have to go over there and fight them. But I will. Or maybe we'll meet in Texas, because eventually I want to go to Brazil. There's Kumo's down there. Kumo's in Brazil. Alright, so I think 2 is good. I might go 2 1/4 on the next one. You joking for attention, and you... Oh, God. You're weak. You don't know anything about nutrition, man. Don't come at me with that. You're a UFC fan, you don't have no idea about nutrition. So, shut the hell up. Don't even bother talking to me if you're gonna talk like that. I wish you would drop this diet. Come on, man. You need to go on a diet. You eat shit. That's why you're mad. You eat shit, and you can't diet, and so you want to criticize me for being able to stick to it. You can't even diet, man. Go on a fucking diet and then come talk to me. How about that? How about that? Go on a diet and then come fucking talk to me, punk. I'll fight you too. You train or you just a fan? Come on, man. Don't come at me like that. I'll literally fight everyone. You think I won't fight you? I don't care if you train or not. Under my rules, though. If you tune in later, you're gonna see me sparring. Those rules. No head contact. No knockouts. I don't want to knock you out. I just want to teach you a lesson. I'll teach you a lesson, Toothless! No, I wouldn't KO you. Do you know anything about what I do? I don't do knockouts. Hello? Hold on a second. Man claims he's an MMA fan. He doesn't even know what I'm about. You're not a fan. You don't know what I'm about. You saying I'm gonna KO you? You're not a real fan, man. You're a fight fan. You're not a Master Luki fan. Sorry. If you knew me, you'd know I wouldn't KO you. Would I outscore you? Would I outscore you? Yes, I would do my best. You're 270? I don't care. I fought Tim Sylvia. You know, not in a real fight with knockouts, but he tried to. I fucking kicked Tim Sylvia. Let me tell you something. No, you relax. You drink, so relax with your drink. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fighter. How you telling me to relax? You're drinking a depressant. That's why you want to relax. Why I gotta relax? No, sorry, I'm a fighter. I fought Tim Sylvia. He had to cut to make 265. And I did a side kick on him because that's my longest kick. How else am I going to get close to him? He's huge. That man tried to knock me out with a missile. I was like, holy. I just circled the rest of the match. We did 5 minutes. Jeremy Horn had us sparring on The Ultimate Fighter Season 2. Jeremy Horn was brought in as a coach for Matt Hughes. Some of the defining moments of my life, training under Jeremy Horn. The reason being, because I looked up to him that he had 100 fights. And then I found out why when I went to go visit him and train under him in high altitude in Salt Lake City, where his gym is. I trained there for high altitude training, and because, you know, he had such experience. I was there for not even 2 weeks. One weekend, and then the next weekend there was literally a fight every weekend. A local fight. One was in a bar, one was in like a roadhouse style bar. Cage fight. One was in a ring, one was in a cage. The bar, it was in a ring. In the roadhouse, literally every weekend you could fight there. Obviously, people getting fucked up in fighting, so most people can't do that. My league. Don't come back here until you know how to talk about my league. You're thinking I'm gonna KO you. It leads me to believe you don't even watch my videos. If you've seen any of my training, if you've seen any of my sparring, I don't do knockouts. It's called Master Lukey's League of Champions. Do you know what that is or no? Alright, back to the thing here. You know about the league? Okay, so you know I won't knock you out. Why are you talking smack? Come on, man. That's why fighting sucks as it is, man. You can't exert yourself. You're just gonna knock somebody out. You're just gonna get knocked out and the fight's over. It's fucking bullshit. You know, you want the full MMA experience. That's why my league is better. You don't want the fight to end early. You want to watch the action. Alright? Tune in tonight. What time zone are you in? It's like 10 o'clock for me. 10 a.m. So, in about 7 or 8 hours. You, in my prime, was a weapon. Oh, Australia? I don't know, man. I don't know what time it's going to be for you. It's about 8 hours from now, though. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 12 p.m. You mean noon? Alright, so maybe you check it out. I'm going to be sparring with a potential fighter in my league. So over the next 2 weeks, I'm going to a bunch of different gyms. And I'm building the card for my next tournament. And on Monday, I'm going to see about the venue. I might do it at a place called Long Island MMA. Yeah, I'm still a great striker, man. You got to see my combos. 10 punch combos, bro. You can't do that in MMA because one punch could end it. In knockout MMA. Yeah. See my, you're gonna see. Anyway, let me get back to this video here. We'll talk about MMA later. Alright? And don't fucking tell me to drop my diet. This is the only thing keeping me alive, bro. My approach to health is the only reason why I'm still able to at least have a chance at this. I'm telling you because this is my body and I know it better than anybody else. I wouldn't do something just for the fuck of it. What I do is for performance. This is my life. Everything I do is for this. I don't take steroids because I don't want to hurt somebody, including myself, but also somebody else. People with steroids, they get too strong for their own body. And I wouldn't be able to work with people like you or like a kid or like a female in a real sparring match. We could actually do a real sparring match, you know? And I could beat you, which I might, because even though I'm smaller than you, I have a lot more experience. And you probably get tired because you don't train as much. But what I'm saying is, if I was a steroid head, I'll probably fucking hurt you. Oh fuck, that was a little too much. Damn. Alright, that's 2.5 cups, I think. So let's see how that comes out. Make sure you can see. I ain't dropping this diet, man, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to do everything I can to get everybody else on it. Because I don't know if you know that the biggest threat to the environment is the food supply. Food production. It's the biggest source of environmental pollution, the biggest source of global warming due to deforestation. They do the deforestation to grow monocrops. All this fucking farming that's been done, what it does is, over time, it happened in America, the lush soil becomes desertified. And the soil microbes are responsible for recycling carbon. It's the soil microbes. Documentary called Kiss the Ground. You should look it up. Biggest threat to global warming is what I'm talking about here. So the chia that I'm using here, if you plant that, it rehabilitates the soil. Chia can solve global warming. Master Luki brand can solve global warming, man. So I'm not going to drop my fucking diet. So you triggered me. Congratulations. Cheers. Cheers, mate. That was a good one. I'll get you next time. I'll get you for that. Ow! What the fuck? What is happening? Cheers, mate. Put another shrimp on the barbie. Put another tray in the dehydrator. Let's fucking go. I ain't dropping nothing. Not my diet, not my league. So you're just gonna have to deal with it. If you can. Join me or die. Join me or die, Toothless. Join me or die. If you don't, you won't have a life. Master Loki, bread for life. Master Loki, bread for life. Master Loki, bread for life. Ribbit. Alright, it's a bit thick. I'm gonna go 2.5 on the next one. Because I feel like it's a bit thick. Chia. Chia. No. Chia. Alright. Soup. Batch number 1 in progress. We got 3 sheets to the wind. We're gonna make another blender full right here. Put that in there. I'm gonna turn this way. What if I do that? It might work better. Let's see, Sir Doyle. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Vegans, let me tell you something. Vegans eat grains, that's the difference. I don't eat grains. I don't eat beans. No grains, no beans, no bananas, no corn, no carrots, no dates, no beets, no potatoes. I said corn, right? No corn. All grains. I don't eat rice, no wheat, no barley, no fucking soy, no mung bean sprouts, none of them, no beans, no bean paste, no tofu. You know what I'm saying? I'm not vegan, bro. I put that in the title, but I eat honey. I am not an animal rights activist. I think that comes under the environment. If you deal with the environment, the animals are protected under that. Sir Doyle, we're gonna do a video as soon as possible. Let's see. You gave up weed because you had CTE. Were you smoking it though? You shouldn't be smoking, bro. Alright? And that's that. Smoking's not natural. I use weed, but I can't smoke, so I'm telling you, I guess from experience. You know? Like I said, everything I do is for performance. Natural performance enhancement. Weed doesn't give you CTE. I used weed to heal CTE, man. What are you talking about? You doing vaping, you doing fucking smoking, you taking bong rips, you taking that THC oil in a vape pen. What are you talking about? Weed gave you CTE. How'd you get CTE, man? You get anxiety or something? What does that even mean? You probably felt dumb because you were inhaling this shit and it's cutting off circulation in your brain. If you smoke, you do bong rips, you do blunts, you're cutting off oxygen to your brain. That's why people get baked. Do bowl hits, smoking shit. Vape ain't better, man. The vape also, it fucking gives you popcorn lung. And the THC oil. I think that is taken in a vape pen also. But that's basically what I use is THC oil, and when I cook it in palm oil. So it makes it in an infused oil. So that's how I get my weed ingestion. It's not the best way that I could potentially make a weed edible, but it's the best I could do right now because of what I got. That being a weed supplier, I get the nugs. So I could improve the recipe. I always do. Try my best. What are you saying here? You were drinking, smoking weed, and getting in street fights. Drinking's not a good idea. Sorry. You gave up the weed and you don't train. You should have gave up the alcohol and kept the weed and fucking started training. How about that? If you're a real fight fan. How about that? Quit alcohol. Start training. And do weed instead. Then come talk to me. Oh, there's no weed? So how are you getting the money for alcohol? Is that a stimulus thing? How do you get the money for alcohol? Like, it's not legal, so what does that mean? You can't get weed? There's no weed in Australia? Or it's not worth the risk? I know you guys are on, potentially, not that I know, you potentially Doyle.
Hey, Miss Lucy, what up?
What up, guy?
1:30, I have a telephone conversation with the therapy. But after 1:30, I should be able to do something with you.
Oh, you got to be on the phone though?
Yeah, I gotta be on the phone with someone from my program.
Does that mean you have to be home, or could you be on the phone over here?
Well, I wouldn't want to be on camera on the phone. It's kind of personal call, but like you're over there, we you're on camera.
All right, but what I'm saying is, you could go in another room. How long is the phone call?
I don't know.
How long is it usually?
Could be half an hour, could be an hour.
An hour? All right. So we'll do the show. Let's see. We'll do the show beforehand, and then you could do the phone call upstairs.
Okay.
Alright, so we're
So
gonna
we
do
have to be done by well before 1:30.
And then, can you take the bus home if you have to?
Oh, the bus.
No?
Oh, yeah.
You could, right? In an emergency?
That's only an emergency, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But you'll probably be able to take me home, right? Probably?
Oh, let's see. Probably, yeah.
Alright. Okay, let's do this.
But you're not gonna be able to take the bus here then.
Probably not.
Sheesh. I gotta go clean the gym, man, so I'm gonna have to get back to you on that then.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
It doesn't take too long to clean the gym. I might be able to
Did you
do
get
this.
the job, the new job?
I'm gonna go in tomorrow and talk to them.
Good. Think positive.
I try, man. Even if I don't think positive, I still do it anyway, so
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think you gotta think positive all the time, but I think about what I gotta do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
People were just asking about you on my channel.
Really?
This guy, Lord Cohagen.
Cool.
And another guy was asking about you. He said, when are you coming on? When are you coming on?
Yeah. You can pick me up today if you want.
I'm gonna probably do that, man.
Alright.
After I finish making this food, I'm gonna go clean the gym and then I'll get back to you.
Alright.
Alright?
Okay.
Alright then.
Alright.
Let me turn my blender on. Talk to you later. God bless.
God bless. Bye.
What's wrong with the bus, man? Whoop. Let's move this here. Okay. This will go here. I feel like also I could let this, I could make some and let it sit and it would rise like a sourdough. So let me see how this works out. I'll just make as much as I can, and maybe I'll leave some out, you know, to rise. Rise, dun, 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 dun. Rise, boom, boom. Rise, boom, boom. Rise, boom, boom. Rise up and they run 2 feet. Boom, boom. Rise up if you can't even see. Fucking rise, motherfuckers! That's right, fucking rise. You in lockdown, man? What's that like? You just in your house all day? You say you got a job? What kind of job? You just go to and from work, or do you work from home? Alright. We got 6.5 cups here. So I'm gonna go down to 4.25. Not even close. Oh shit, that's too much. Fuck. I was looking at the wrong one. Alright, that's about 4.25. Ozzy. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, my thing says low battery. So I'm gonna have to plug this in. What are you saying here? Watch a lot of your vids. Where's Jubb? This is a chia tortilla, bro. Chia tortilla. Jubb is ahead of his time, so he's always gonna be relevant. What are you talking about? You're fucking dead to me, bro. You're talking like I'm not gonna be a success. You think I'm dead. You putting me in a box with Diego Sanchez and fucking Dan Quinn. You know, you don't know me. You're not on my team. You're not on my team, man. You're the type of person that would fucking watch me die in a cage. You're the type of person who likes watching people get fucked up in MMA. You don't give a fuck. You think David Jubb's not relevant? My man's gonna be more relevant than ever when I become worldwide known with my League of Champions. That's how I think. You put me in a box with Diego Sanchez, Dan Quinn. You're talking shit on my teacher. And you think you're fucking hot shit because, oh, you got a job. Wow, congratulations. You're not better than me. You're not better than my teacher. You're not better than Sir Doyle. You're not better than fucking Dan Quinn and Diego Sanchez. You're not fucking better than me, bro. Why are you trying to keep talking shit, man? Yeah, Jubb's Aussie too, bro. You saying is he still relevant because he's locked down? Just because you're locked down don't mean you can't be relevant. You gotta do whatever you can, man. What do you fucking do all day besides talk shit on my on my on my mission, man? You keep saying chill, man. I'm not gonna chill. I'm not on depressants like you. I need to not be depressed. I'm normally depressed. I gotta go up from there. I ain't trying to go down. You keep telling me to chill because you want me to be like you, I guess. No thanks. I'd rather fucking stick on my diet, man. My diet, as prescribed by Dr. David Jubb, your favorite Aussie. As prescribed, is to facilitate proper brain function, including serotonergic pathways from the gut, so I'm not depressed. I got brain injury doing your favorite fucking MMA, not that you give a shit. You're fine sitting back drinking, watching people get fucking brain injury. You're fine with that. You're my enemy. You hated Joe Stevenson? Damn, so you're just a miserable bastard. You motherfucker! You miserable fucking cunt! Do you say cunt in Australia? I should have kicked more. I should have did a lot. I'll tell you what. My one chance. Now, before I say this, let me just clarify. I got saved by the bell in the first round. So he should he rightfully got the judge's decision. He controlled the grappling, and that's huge. You know, grappling is still a hole in my game. Anyway, as far as kicking, you don't necessarily want to kick against the grappler because you're standing on one leg. That's what they want. They want you off balance. The trade-off would be if I was able to knock him out, which I could have, prefaced by saying I got saved by the bell in the first round. There's a reason why grapplers are champions. You need that to be a good fighter. I'm not criticizing him saying, oh, he's a fucking lay and pray. He's a pussy. He doesn't want to strike. You know, grappling is a fucking strategy to win. Now, that being said, he rightfully won, but I got saved by the bell in the first round. Because of jiu-jitsu, saved my life, thankfully. I was able to survive on the floor. And the second round, I pinned him with a cross, and he got wobbled. He fell back, and I fucked up my kick. So not that I should have kicked more, but the kick that I did throw, it was weak. I didn't set it up. I didn't connect with it because I tried a move that I didn't practice. What I tried to do was a running knee. And because it's a knockout move, if I connected with it, he would have been knocked out. Running knee to the face, to the head. He was going to shoot, right? He was going to go for a takedown. And instead of me connecting with the knee, I just basically gave him my knee. You know, so I didn't hit him in the face. But then my knee was out there because I extended it. My left knee, and he grabbed it, and I forgot what happened after that. But that would have been my chance to knock him out. I should have thrown a left high kick there. You're right about that. If I knocked him out with a left high kick, that would have changed my life. But everything happens for a reason. A flying knee to the head's not something I ever practiced on my sparring partners, you know, because I'm not a douchebag. But I'm not a savage fucking killer like you. I don't eat meat, so I don't have that fucking bloodthirst. Like you want to see somebody get fucking killed in the cage. You fucking piece of shit. 4 1/4 down to 2 1/4. I gotta do one more quarter down to 2. So that should be a quarter cup there. So I got 2 cups left. Alright. We'll see how she goes. Yeah, it was in the UFC. Bro, listen, the reason why I made it to the UFC, you're only seeing one part. You're only seeing the UFC. You didn't see me training since I was 15 years old. Me continually training for 10 years. Before the UFC was local. You didn't see me coming up in the gym. So, you're thinking of the UFC as this thing that can be put on somebody like a label, like a championship belt. But the belt is representative. That's where the value is. It's in the fighter. What got me to the UFC is nothing that was outside of me. It's still inside of me. That's why you don't recognize. You don't recognize, man, because you don't know. You're only seeing the UFC from the outside. But what I'm saying is the UFC is just a label. I still... What you're thinking in terms of what you think about the UFC, like, oh, it's something to be proud of. Just because I'm not in the UFC, I'm still just as proud as if I was. Because of what got me to the UFC. It's not the UFC. It's me. Master Lukey. The artist formerly known as Lukumo. You mother clucker. And I try not to get triggered, but you've been doing a good job. When people talk shit on my diet, because Dr. Jubb saved my fucking life, and I wouldn't even be able to train anymore if I didn't have him to help me. If I didn't dedicate myself, I wouldn't be able to be a fighter. You're gonna see, man. You haven't seen it yet, so I'll cut you some slack. You haven't seen me fight yet. But stay tuned. It's gonna happen this winter, or I'm gonna fucking die. That I promise you. I don't have any time left. Either I'm gonna become successful, Master Lukey's gonna make it, or I'm gonna die. At this point, I'm fine either way. Obviously, I'm gonna try to live. I'm gonna try to make it. And what I gotta do to make sure that Master Lukey lives on, even if I fucking die from a broken neck, I gotta put everything that I can on paper as far as my ranking system, as far as the regulations. So, you know, I didn't join the Illuminati, so I'm either gonna make it to the top just by virtue of my my holiness. You know, it's like a leader of all time type of deal. If I can make it, change the game, create something even bigger than the UFC with the League of Champions, in my lifetime, it will be a miracle. The powers that be take me out, well, I'd rather go out like that than fucking live in a world where I can't live. If I can't live, then I don't want to. I don't want to be here. So, this life, this mission, what I am, bigger than UFC. So it triggers me. What you're saying, it's like when my ex-wife fucking told me to be a man because I was younger than her, right? So she was expecting me to act a certain way, but she how could you expect somebody, how could you expect a tree that takes 10 years to grow, how could you expect it to grow in the first year? You got to be patient, man. You got to be patient. You know, a 10-year tree takes 10 years to grow. It's not going to grow in 1 year. It's just not going to happen. So stay tuned. What I'm doing tomorrow is going to the Wounded Warrior Fair. In America, we got the Wounded Warrior program, and I'm going to try to do a charity match with them. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Charity match with the Wounded Warriors. You know, this is a spiritual mission that I'm on. So, I don't really have another choice. Because as far as turning it into a business, the League of Champions, it's going to take sacrifice. So people got to see that. People got to see that this is a spiritual mission. And I'm going to take it to kind of like what they would call a non-profit status in America. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Oh God, you're gonna trigger me again talking like that. I'm not talking to you anymore. Let me finish my shit here. Trying to trigger me all the time with this. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Okay, buddy. I don't fucking eat eggs, and that doesn't that theory, don't put all your eggs in one basket, that goes against think of it like this. I want to be successful. I want to be successful. Okay? How am I going to be successful if I don't commit? Hello? People saying don't put all your eggs in one basket, that goes against the whole idea of dedicating yourself to become successful. Hello? Every successful person will tell you they had to sacrifice. At least that's what I see on YouTube, man. Successful people, they make YouTube videos. I don't know what to tell you. That's what I'm going by. You're commenting. So there's a difference there. I'm going to go with the successful people that make the videos. They said you got to dedicate yourself. You're saying don't put all your eggs in one basket. I'm going with the dedicated ones that are fucking rich. Rich and famous. I'm going with that. No offense. I know you got your job and stuff, but we disagree on some other stuff, so I'm okay with that. You do you. I'm putting all my eggs in this basket right here. This blender. Master Lukey eggs. No animal products. Boom! In your face! In your face! You fucking cunt. Nice. And I got a little more to make one more thing. Uzi, Uzi, Uzi. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Let me think. I might still have that. I know I definitely still have it, but I'm trying to think where it is. I think it's tucked away right now. Come on, man. That's good times right there. Halloween's my favorite time of year, bro. Favorite. Absolutely. I don't eat candy anymore, but I love fucking I love what do you call it? Dressing up in costumes. Hell yeah. We're at 6.5, so I gotta go to 4.25. Okay. I'm getting a low battery notification. Why is that? It's plugged in. Maybe it's draining it faster than it can charge. Oh well. Well, if the feed goes out, that's when you know why. I got it plugged in, but... Oh, wait, this part was loose. Alright, we should be good. Never mind. Anybody in the chat? You don't want me to end up like Stephen Bonner. Stephen Bonner, he does your stuff, man. He drinks, doesn't he? Yeah, I don't drink. I don't do coke. You know, I'm getting off the weed. I did it for a while. I think my depression will be a lot more manageable once I get my kids back. So I don't mind doing a little weed now to accomplish my mission. Use it as kind of like a performance enhancer to help me continue forward. It gives me a better attitude, like to be motivated. When I think of my brand. That's my only chance. Master Luki brand is my only chance, man. I can't live like this. I'm not gonna get another job. I have one chance at life, bro. My eggs are hatched. I'm either gonna sink or swim. I'm either gonna fly or die. Master Luki brand. Your trusted source for health and safety. Alright, so now where are we at? We're at 4 1/4, we're gonna go down to 2. I'll fight Stephen Bonner. Stephen Bonner! Wait, he does pro wrestling now, right? Bonner! You know what I should do? I should practice my singing so that when I pick up Sir Doyle, I can sing. Play music together. So what I'll do is I will, obviously bring my other phone, bring my headphones. As I clean the gym, I will practice my singing. Then I'll pick up Doyle. and then we'll play. And then I'm gonna make one more. I'm gonna make one more and basically leave it to culture, and I'm gonna see, maybe it'll rise. Boom. Let's go. Wait a second, I actually gotta keep this out. I'm gonna make some to rise. Don't you ever want some protein? Bro. This is protein, you idiot. Fucking chia is high protein, dumbass. Sorry. You're fucking dumb. You know what dumb means? Dumb means you've been brainwashed to believe bullshit. You fucking think you need to eat animal protein, you dumbass. Animal protein makes you stupid. I'm sorry. Chia has protein. Hello? Chia is all protein. You think because you fucking you eat animal protein, you eat meat, you think that that makes you strong or something. Because it's parasite. You spend 90% of your life concerned about your diet? Hey, what do you care about? What's more important than your health? What's more important than your health? I'll wait. Tell me one thing that's more important than health. What's more important than your life? I want to hear this. What do they convince you is more important than your own life? What's more important than that? Holy, I can't wait to hear this one. Could somebody possibly convince you is more important than your health and your life? I can't think of anything. Let me hear this one. Anybody watching? You got an answer? Tell me. Tell me what they convinced you is more important than your own damn life. Sheesh. This man drinks and eats garbage And he think that's a better idea than being healthy and being concerned about your diet. Ha ha. Are you serious? You think it's a better idea to just fucking piss away your health? For what? Because something tastes good? Because it's activating some fucking chemical pathway that you're addicted to? That's why you want to eat. You get the craving for the meat, man. It's parasites. You're addicted. Well-being. That's not health? Okay. You're making fucking shit up now. You're talking out of two sides of your mouth. Well-being is health. Holy. I'm getting dumber just by talking to you. I'm sorry. I just got to be honest because, you know, I think it's better to be honest than be polite. You probably don't think that way, though. You're like the opposite of whatever is right. You're the opposite. This is fucking bizarro world. I know it's not because you're from Australia. You're upside down. Because my teacher's from Australia, like you said. And he's a genius. But he doesn't eat bullshit like you. Alright, this is probably more than a quarter. Let's see. Oh, geez. That was about a third to a half. Holy. Oh, well. Everything happens for a reason. Listen, there's a fucking rebound for everything. You're not concerned about your health? It's gonna bite you in the ass, man. There's no way around it. Sorry, them's the rules. You play by the rules, or you get fucked up. And that's God's rules. That's not a man-made rule like a parking ticket. This has to do with energy. Has to do with the way things exist in the universe. If you're not concerned about your health, I don't know what to tell you, man. Maybe you need a rude awakening. Maybe you're just a dumbass. It seems like a bunch of people that are in charge of Australia are dumb. Or evil, I don't know. Could be also a psyop. You never know. I'm not there, so. You could be a troll account for all I know. Maybe you're not even a real person. But it seems like what's going on is kind of fucked up. From what I see on the news or whatever. Like I said, it could be psyop, could be untrue. You could be telling me the truth. You could be a real person. You might not be. Nobody knows. Only thing I know is what I got inside myself. So that's what's coming out. The concoctions in my basement. Well, this is a recipe that can be sold over the internet. Yeah, so this recipe actually is genius because even in a lockdown, this could be sold. How's that? Prepper. Prepper lifestyle. It's all major vegan, protein, prepper, keto. It's a keto recipe. So this is a winner right here. You could fucking keep drinking whatever you drink, and apparently that's good for you. You think more people should be like you? I think more people should be like me. So we'll just have to wait and see whose method works out in the long run. And as a fighter, I have to talk trash, and I have to be ready for when people talk trash to me. So good on you, mate. Keep on doing your thing. But I will never listen to you. And if I do, it's because I want to. If I listen, it's because I want to. But so far, everything you said is backwards. So go fuck yourself. Right in the fucking face. Right in your fucking cunt. Pardon my language. Holy, I just got triggered bad. Now, I love Australia, though. I see a lot about Australia. You know? Just because you're a douche and the country has douches in it doesn't mean the whole thing is a douchebag, you know what I'm saying? Alright, now hopefully... Oh, shit. I want to leave room because I feel like it's going to rise. So, let me do another one. I'll use these. Hot dog, this recipe Woo! I am pumped right now. This recipe is a winner. Shit. This recipe is the bomb diggity. It's gonna be sold in a circle, like a pizza. It's gonna be made into a circle like a pizza. Tidying my sink to be able to clean everything. There's a lot of various items. I'm just gonna put them in a way that I can start to clean. Not right now. Right now I'm gonna go to the gym. Clean, just like a train later. All right. So, sorry, that's a bad angle for you, right? Oh, let's see here. David sent me as part of the training. Yeah, I believe it. So good. Nothing's gonna stop me, so just know that. If I criticize you, it is what it is. And you can't fucking stop me! So, now, we're gonna get a rubber band. One, two. Okay. So I'm just gonna trim it so I can get a good picture. Okay. And I'm gonna use, let's see, a small incision. You know, it's probably got some air flowing already, but we'll just do this. Little layering. Now I'm gonna take a picture. Okay, I'll use this phone. Head of New York Department of Health, Dr. Zucker, steps down. Ooh. Oh man, he's choking him. Sheesh. Let's get this a little closer so you can see in the background. There we go. Boom. All right, that's that. Now I'm gonna go to the gym. Stay tuned. Let's see, anything else before I go? Over. MasterLuki.com. Message me anytime.